Listen, building a content strategy is a lot like baking. Sure, there's a recipe, but it's all about finding that right mix to get your brand's flavor just right. Whether you're adding a pinch of storytelling or a dash of engagement, the way you layer these ingredients can make all the difference in your final dish. Today, I'm breaking down the essential ingredients to cook up a winning content strategy that will have your audience coming back for seconds. From choosing the best content flavors to figuring out how to serve it up on the perfect platter, this episode is about going from batter to better in your content game. Welcome to Talk Like a Brand, the podcast where we're serving up fresh insights and strategies to make your brand look as good as it tastes. I'm Peachi Williams, the brand voice builder and your resident brand chef, here to help you cook up unforgettable brands with a side of fun. Whether you're starting from scratch or looking to add new ingredients to the mix, you're in the right place. Grab your headphones, get comfy, and let's get in the kitchen because it's time to serve up some business smarts that'll leave your brand craving for more. Let's get cooking. Let's talk about the key ingredients for a winning content strategy. Just like a perfect recipe, a solid content strategy needs key ingredients to give it structure and flavor. Let's look at the must-haves that'll make your content stand out. First, there's your core message. Every great dish has a main ingredient that sets it apart. For content, that's your core message. It's the flavor that defines your brand. Ask yourself, what's the key takeaway I want my audience to savor? You want to keep it clear, concise, and memorable, like the secret sauce that makes people want more. Second, it's audience understanding. Think of this as knowing the dietary preferences of your guests. Is your audience craving inspiration, practical advice, or something else? Tailor your message to their taste to ensure it resonates. Use audience insights to adjust your ingredients. Give a little more value and a little less fluff. Third, it's the content format. People can be picky and not everyone enjoys their dish served the same way, right? Your audience might prefer bite-sized blogs, rich video recipes, or maybe quick social snippets. You need to find the format that will have them feasting on your content in every way. And don't overthink it. Focus on one or two formats that best showcase your content. And fourth is consistent tone. Consistency and flavor builds trust. Your tone should reflect your brand's personality, whether it's spicy, sweet, or a little bit of both. Make sure it's authentic to you. You want to maintain a steady voice across all your content platforms so your audience knows exactly what to expect with every bite. And I want you to know that every piece of content should feel like a part of a greater feast, because when these ingredients are perfectly balanced, your content will keep your audience engaged, satisfied, and eager for more. Hey, brand builders, want to take your brand to the next level? Join my exclusive mailing list at bit.ly/collarmail and get the latest tips, tricks, and resources to create, brand, and grow your way to success. It's quick, it's free, and packed with everything you need to make your brand shine. Don't wait, hit that link and join the brand fam today. Let's move on to perfecting your content mix. Once you've got the right ingredients, it's time to mix them in the right way. Now we're going to be talking about finding the balance that works best for your brand. You always want to layer your content. So I want you to think of your content as layers in a cake. Each layer should add value and connect to the one before it. You want to stack your content formats like blogs, videos, and social posts to create a layered experience. Like start with a foundational blog post. Then you can layer on a podcast episode and then follow up with snackable social media bites. You've got to know that timing is everything. And just like you don't serve dessert before dinner, well, some people do. I tend to eat dessert before dinner. But timing is key to content success. Make sure your dishes are served at the right moments for maximum impact. And keep an eye on your audience's engagement patterns to know when to serve up each new piece of content. Then you want to spice all of that up with engagement. Sprinkle in some questions, some calls to action, or some other interactive elements like polls and quizzes, because the more your audience feels like they're a part of the process, the stronger the flavor. Ask questions, respond to comments, and create the content that invites engagement. And experiment with your mix until it's just right. Don't be afraid to do that, because the best content strategies are flexible enough to adapt and they're spicy enough to keep things interesting. Every great recipe needs a taste test before it's perfect, right? So you're going to have to adjust your recipe just a little bit. You do this by using feedback and analytics to adjust and refine your strategy. Listen to your audience. What are they eating and what are they leaving on the plate? And always remember that feedback is key, because just like a chef values customer feedback, you want to pay attention to your audience's reactions and use those reactions to refine your content flavors and make sure you're serving up what they love most. That means checking engagement metrics, comments, and shares to gauge your content's flavor. And don't stop testing. Some recipes take a few tries before they're perfect. So you want to keep experimenting with new formats, topics, and delivery methods to find the best mix for your brand. And don't be afraid to test new ingredients. If a new approach works, fold it into your regular content recipe. Creating content is so much like creating a recipe. It's never a one and done. Keep tasting, keep tweaking, and serving up the best content your audience craves. So whether you're just starting your content journey or refining an established recipe, remember, a winning content strategy is all about balance, flavor, and a willingness to experiment. Find your mix, tweak it to perfection, and watch your brand shine. If you enjoyed this episode, subscribe, leave a review, share it with a fellow brand builder, and continue cooking up great content. And until next time, keep creating, keep building, keep branding, and let's grow.